third form. Right with me now. Third form. If the third form is fa'ala, look, fa'ala, you fa'ilu. How do you make the imperative? You get rid of the prefix marker. Fa'il. So if it's afa, afi.
Afi.
Right? Because it came from the third form. Look, afa becomes yu'afi. Yu'afi.
And then you just drop it.
See? Yu'afi, right? So now I'm going to go to the imperative. I'm going to get rid of my prefix marker. Afi.
Fi. Yeah.
Nah. Or afini. Right? You see it? That's how we got that's how we get that verb now. For in the imperative.
It makes you learn that and don't know that that's the same thing.
Okay? Everybody see how we got that? Again, you know, it takes some time to actually sink in, but for those who get it, mashallah. Okay? So the dua says, Allahumma ihdina fi man hadayta wa afina fi man afayta. Remember we said about the aleph, make sure, what does it turn back? It turns back to the yeah. Afayta. That's why it's afayta. So restore me, or restore with whom you have restored. Ameen. Right? We want to be with whom Allah has, given health and cleaned their hearts. Cleaned their physical diseases from. Forgave them. Right? Protected them. All those meanings are in this verb. Okay? What's next? Watawallani. Again, all imperative, fifth form. Now you see why I gave the lesson on fifth and sixth forms today. Fifth form now. How do you know it's fifth? Look at it. But it's also, now you see why we have to give the lesson on how to deal with the weak verbs. See what I'm saying? When you learn it, you can't just do one because other stuff come up. This is for my counterpart over there, my partner in crime.
He said my counterpart, co-defendant.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going down, you going down. Remember that picture? Look at me, Mom, on top of the world. Getting shot with up. Boy, that was a good picture, boy. L.G. Robinson, boy. Oh, man. All right, tawalla. Okay? Tawalla. Look at this. So, you can see that's the fifth form verb has an extra what in it? The ta. So, the verb is really what? Walla. So, that's how you go look up from walla. Wow, lam, yeah. Not the ta. Ta is extra in its fifth form. So go to wow, lamb, yeah. Okay. Everybody should see the first verb itself, but you want to go to the fifth form because there's a fifth form verb. Long verb, isn't it?
Oh my God.
See that?
Third, fourth,
Fifth, to occupy.
Okay, go ahead. Keep looking.
To feel, to hold, being trusted. Take possession. Take charge, take over upon, undertake.
What page is it?
Taking in.
What page? 1100.
I'm on 1100. Let's say a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Power, despair.
That's the
following
one. That's it,
succession.
to seize power. To take over. Where the Muslims belong. The Muslims belong in charge of the world. But because we've abandoned the Quran and Sunnah, we're not there. So we say to Allah, Tawallana fi man tawallayta. These are all statements. I'm going to leave it alone. Everybody, you know where I'm going. These ain't no light statements.
Look at this. It even says that if you go down a little further, to take over the government.
That's it. Allahu Akbar. That's right. Allahu Akbar.
Hold on. Without interruption.
That's right. That's right. This is the Muslim's position.
For go. Wow, this is amazing.
See? This is what we say in our canoe. Tawallana fi man tawallayta.
This is to assume
Allah, give us the power with whom you have given power to. That's what we want. But how are we going to do that? We don't know the book of Allah and the Sunnah. Best thing we know from the Sunnah, we wear beards, pants above our ankles. That's the most we know from the Sunnah. Men can have 4 wives. Right? That's what we know, right? That's what happens. And don't eat pork.
Can't forget that one.
Unless it's Canadian.
Unless it's Canadian bacon. See, because that ain't pork.
That's Canadian bacon. That's a good one. Okay? So we have that, right? Tawalla. So look, tawalla, past tense verb. So second form, what do we say about fifth and sixth form? What makes it easy? Because everything stays fata.
Right.
So if it's tawalla, what's the present tense for tawalla? Yatawalla. Right? Because the alice make sure is alice make sure. What's the imperative then? Tawalla. Right? Tawalla.
It stays the same. Tawalla.
Right?
Can you have it shadda in the sukoon?
Shadda in the sukoon. The first letter is sukoon.
So you just drop the
And
second
then-
part.
Right.
So you drop in the second letter?
That when we change
It's
this
the
here,
same
that's
letter.
right.
Right, it's both
Right.
lines.
Yeah.
Right.
You just drop the second lamb because it has no
So
sound.
when it's written in imperative.
The first one has sukoon. Yeah, we're gonna drop this in the imperative.
Okay.
That was what
So
we're
this
gonna
is
drop.
like tawalla.
Tawalla. So we're gonna keep the shadda though. Tawalla, because that's what said with the weak word is a little awkward in working with.
Okay, it's just there.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
just
there,
there.
bro. We know
Okay?
it's tawalla.
Okay? So we're going to finish going back. Allahumma hdina fi man hadayt. Wa afina fi man afayt. Wa tawallana fi man tawallayt. Wa barik. Third form. Wa barik. Right? Imperative. Baraka. What's the present tense for baraka? Yubariku. And then the imperative is how it comes in the dua. Barik. Barik. Lana. Or if you by yourself, barik li. Right? Fima. Everybody know what baraka means. Right? To bless. Right? So we're saying, oh Allah, bless us. Fima in what? A'tayta. In what you gave. The verb a'ta. A'ta means to give.
So whatever it is.
Whatever, right? Ma is comprehend, right? Whatever you give it, what is it?
From everything that he gives us, he
'Cause-
bring that a blessing with that. Yeah.
Right.
So if you got a limp or whatever it is, you know.
Right?
whatever it is.
So
Oh,
a'ta.
Okay, I
See,
didn't think of that. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Right? Because that it says fee man. It doesn't say fee. Notice all other verses say fee man, with whom you have done this.
Right.
But fee man is what? Means it's a comprehensive, meaning in everything you have given us,
Oh my
give us
God.
blessings in that.
Man,
Whatever you gave
that's
us.
a major dua.
Now that's a new. We can make that dua anytime, right? But
The sunnah is this. They have difference of opinion with the schools of thought. It should be made, technically, you still on Shafi, right? You learned that in the second rakat in Fajr. That's when you should make it. With Shafi. Maliki, they say it's sunnah. They don't do it. And then they do it in Shafi, do it in Ramadan, the last portion, the last 15 days in Ramadan.
And the witr.
And witr. Okay? The other schools, with the exception of Malik, say you can do it in, actually you can do it in any of the salats, actually.
Yeah.
But the strongest opinion is that it should, aside from witr, you can also make it in the second rakat of Fajr. Or we call subh.
Super.
Fajr and subh is synonymous, but we know in fiqh they call it subh. They don't call Fajr. Fajr is what they call the 2 rakats before the obligatory. In fiqh. Okay, so you can actually make the qanut in the second rakat in the morning. Now, what happens, unfortunately, because sometimes we're not around educated people. If the imam started making this dua, he may get pulled out of the ranks.
Right.
Get him up off of there!
It's unfortunate because we don't know our fiqh, and this is the sunnah. It's better after ruku. Some do it before ruku, but it's better after ruku.
He going about that ruku.
And actually, what happens, and so they say this is the times when you should make the qanut. And it's history. Sunnah is that you can make it in Fajr or and you can make it in any salat when there's a great calamity with the Muslims. And this is what the Prophet did for an entire month.
That's why I asked, because I mean, this sounds like.
And if this is what we say, if the Muslims just raise their damn hands up, raise them hands and ask Allah to put these kuffar out of business. Muslims are chumps. This is what the Muslims did during the time of the Prophet. They killed some Muslim, the Qur'an, the Hufaz of Quran, and they ain't worried about it. They raised their hands in dua against them people. Don't even exist no more.
You said the whole, we don't even know about, we didn't read my history class.
Muslims need to raise their hands in dua. We don't need to be marching around, we shall overcome. Raise our hands in dua. I mean, it's crazy the things we do that Allah's messenger said we don't imitate the kuffar in nothing. We have a remedy. If we want help, who do we get our help from? We get it from Allah. That's who we get it from. Raise our hands and dua. We don't do it. We sit back, let these people do whatever they want to do. Make rules and laws that go against us, and then we complain about it. Get me started, not on this one. This one I don't give them no leeway on this one. Because it's clear what the Qanut is for. Clear. Clear. So that, even for us, personally, at minimum, we should make, we should encourage ourselves to make at least that. And then, again, you can make the dua. Especially, like I said, in Shafi, make it in the second rakat of Fajr.
When you come out of ruku.
Come out of ruku.
Man,
it should be made.
Yeah,
it should be made. But again, if you do it because people don't know, they may think you're doing something outside of Islam. So, it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't kind of situation.
If you say anything else besides Allahu Akbar, just
but drag.
Get him a ball for this. They gonna get you out there, come out of ruku, he gotta turn around. Like, what? I'm about to do the Qanut now. This part, strike this what I'm about to say. I'm about to Qanut. Because they'll be like, people, I can see it would be an uproar.
Yeah.
They'd be like, Subhanallah, Subhanallah.
But it's easy for the sisters to do. We usually home by ourselves, right?
But even if y'all was praying with a few sisters at it, your sister
gathering,
go up like this. What's she doing? What's that?
But the thing is, the reality is that we shouldn't be afraid to implement the sunnah.
But when I'm somewhere, because I've seen different things that sisters do, if I'm not accustomed to doing whatever right after that, I don't get all alarmed and start calling the sister names. I might not do it.
Right.
I'll ask about it.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have that. Fifth form, third form. I told what form? Fourth form, because you see the Hamza.
Oh.
Right? So the dua says, right? A'tina. A'tina fiman. Right? So give us. Right? Give us. Right? What you A'taita. What you gave us. Right? It's not imperative. Right? A'taita. What you gave us. Right? Waqar. Waqar is a past tense verb. Notice that this verb, look at this verb though. It has two weak letters in it. The waw and the ya, or alif maksur. Okay? The waw and the ya. And these verbs here, okay? So, okay? Waqar. And we look this one up in the dictionary.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Okay, so if we say waqar, let's go to the dictionary. This is a past tense verb. Again, look at this verb. It has 2 weak letters. The first letter is weak, as well as the last letter. Okay? So those kind of verbs have a special rule also. So you're going to look at wow, paw, and you should see yeah. See it now? Everybody see it now? Everybody have it? What page you have it? You have it Abdur-Rahman?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so everybody see it? So waqar. Okay, so waqar, again, look, we already learned earlier about the verb that begins with a wow. What happens when you go to the present tense with a verb that begins with wow?
Yeah.
We don't use it. We eliminate it. So waqar takes, of course, kesher. So now what's the present tense for waqar? Huh? Yaqi, you see?
Okay.
Yaqi. It takes kesher. Okay? Right? Everybody with me? Right? Because that's the general rule for a verb that begins with wow. Right? That's past tense. Present tense, we have present tense. Now, the imperative. Let's look what happens with the imperative. Look. What are we going to do to make the imperative?
Drop
We're
that.
going to drop the yeah. The prefix marker. Then what? Verb is what? Imperative is what? Mabni ala. So what else we going to get rid of?
Oh, the yeah.
So what's left?
Oh.
Ki. One letter. One letter. Ki. So that's why the dua says, waqina. Waqini.
Right, okay.
Right? If you look at the reading and the spelling, it's the letter qaf by itself with kesra. That's the imperative by itself. Ki.
That's like when you saying key now about the non.
That's it. Same in I. Yeah, exactly.
Save
Right. Protect us. All those, yeah. This is it, right? رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنًا وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنًا وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. Same word. That's the verb right there.
Oh, okay. I kind of feel like I know something.
Okay?
I
Right.
feel like
Got it?
I know it, or
So,
I knew of it before.
Sounds familiar.
It sounds familiar. That's great.
Okay? So everybody see how we got the imperative? How we got the imperative? Past, present, imperative. Right? Waqa, yaqi'u, ki. Waqina. Right? What is it? Qina sharra man qadayta. The verb qada. It's like hada, right? Because it ends in alif maksur, qadayta. So qada, present tense for qada becomes yaqdi. You're just going to get this just for time. Yaqdi. Anybody know what qada means? Qada means to not judge. To determine, to settle, to determine something, to make a ruling.
So what
Look at it.
Qadi is a judge.
Right, Qadi is the judge. Right.
Okay.
Judgment sentence.
Right. This is what Qada is. In other words, look. This is what the dua is saying. Right from the beginning. Allahumma, O Allah, guide us with whom you have guided. and restore, give us health, or with whom you have given health to, and bless us with what you allow us to have the position, the authority with whom you have given that authority to, and bless us with what you have given us, and protect us from what you have ordered, min shar, from evil, because that's what we say in Falak, min shari, right?